Welcome to the food hall at the Albuquerque International Sunport. It's a big day today. You know, we're still underway in our Dream of Flight renovation project, but today is a big milestone because with the opening of Indian Pueblo Kitchen, we've now completed out the food hall. So this is a special day for us. And by the way, I'm Manny Manriquez, Deputy Director of Aviation. Thanks for being here. So Mayor Tim Keller is here to celebrate with us today. But before he speaks, I'd like to invite my fellow Deputy Director, Gary Gilliard, up to the podium. He's been instrumental in working with all of our concessions partners in the community to make this a reality. So really give him a warm welcome.
Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So accomplishments so I just want to highlight where we are on the milestones for resetting the concessions program. When we put out the bid early 2022-23, the call to action of the bidders was it's got to be lots of local. People have to know where they're at, and it's New Mexico and Albuquerque and more. 2 companies hit it out of the park. So today we recognize Fresca's companies and Tailwind. Together, they basically assembled an 80% local presence here in the airport. So we want to give them an applause for their accomplishment and welcome their partners. You'll be meeting them in a few minutes or so. So the program itself is on its way to completion. In another 15 weeks or less, we will have all reset the shopping and dining experience here at the airport. So I'll get off the podium and let the program continue. Today we recognize New Mexican Piñon Coffee and also Indian Pueblo Kitchen and retail Yucca Outpost. So without further delay, I'd like to introduce the Mayor, Mayor Keller.
All right, thank you so much. You know, like any opening or celebration, we should clap a lot. So let's do more claps. All Team Sunport that makes us work each and every day, and the leadership team. Now, what we're celebrating today, as was mentioned, is the completion of this space. Now, there might be a little more artwork to come, but in general, all the restaurants are open in time for Balloon Fiesta. So, great job, everyone who put that together, Fresca's, Tailwinds. And true to form, we are going to showcase the best of our city at the airport. And so what that means is all sorts of local varieties of items, whether it is now our amazing oven bread, it's green chili stew, it's everything that the Pueblo Kitchen is going to support. And for folks who don't know about the Pueblo Kitchen, it is run by the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center affiliated entities and Pueblo Marketing. It is the first Native American restaurant in the Sunport history. That is awesome. And they're even going to have a favorite, a Pueblo favorite and a Burqueño favorite, Kool-Aid fried pickles. So I also just want to mention, we didn't do the research, but I challenge other airports, if it's true, and if it's not true, they should do the same. Because we think this is the only airport in America that also has an indigenous-owned business. And it should be right here in the Sunport. So that, of course, their cuisine is going to pay tribute to our land, indigenous culture, and also, as we know that for folks who live here, you know, our cuisine is a reflection of 3 cultures combined. And so we get to enjoy that every day, but now we're really going to highlight it for folks who are coming in and out of the Sunport. Okay, now also we're celebrating down on the Southwest terminal. There is an amazing sunburst in the ceiling, and that sunburst lights your way to our new local coffee establishment, new at the Sunport, not new in Albuquerque. That would be Piñon Coffee. Piñon folks, are you here? There you are in the back. Congratulations. As design folks will attest to, you by far have the coolest lighting setup the Sunport has. And so that also is an iconic area because of Southwest, which is our largest airline. And so now people are going to be able to take that on the plane and get it as they go off. And of course, it's that special piñon taste that we love. Now, they're also going to be, they're in concourse A and B, so they're sort of our primary coffee vendor, supplemented by the name brand that people voted on, Dunkin'. And so we're glad to have both, but especially Piñon Coffee. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, we announced earlier this week that we have 7 local retail vendors selling awesome New Mexican stuff all over the airport. If folks did not see that, or if folks from the media did not get coverage of that, please check out the Ascend program, 5 inside, 2 outside. But they're also part of a program for broader retail that is not done yet. It's going to be rolled out actually over the next year or so. But our first new retailer is up and running. So we're also celebrating at the T Concourse, the Yucca Outpost. And I know Mr. Cook is here and his family. Give us a wave. Where'd they go? There he is, in the gray hair that like mine is quickly becoming. And I have to give credit, you think about who's been here the longest. I don't mean culturally, I mean literally. He has been here since 1990. That's right. He saw the airport under the first reno that no one even remembers. I barely remember it. Back when you had to go in the tunnel underground and it created sort of our modern airport, and now is here with us for this next generational change. And if you don't know his background, hails from Klein's Corners. That's his whole outpost and everything out there. So it's not just about Albuquerque businesses, it's also about New Mexico businesses. And we're proud to bring in our folks from Klein's Corners. So with that, I think what you see is really old meets new. We've got roots that are being revived, and all just in time for the Balloon Fiesta. Yes, there is still much more to come, including most of our bars. So if you're wondering, yes, we are opening new bars. There's going to be a big one at the T Connector and then another one down at each end. So we'll look forward to those, hopefully one of them over the holidays. All right, so with that, I'm going to hand it back over. I think we're going to briefly hear from our actual vendors. So Gary, I think you're going to bring them on up.
Thank you. Okay, let's meet some of our partners. So up next is Frescas Companies. Lenny Frescas and his family has also been a pioneer here at the airport. Since 1996, they started here at the Sunport. When we put out the bid, they won 12 out of 15 restaurants. And let me tell you what local looks like. Besides having New Mexican Piñon Coffee, coming soon, Sadie's, Cheese and Coffee, Russia Prana, Teller Vodka, Sadie's, Steelbender, Berkey Brewery, and a few others. So I want to recognize and invite our Vice President, or Frescas' Vice President of Business Development, Hannah Taylor-Noren.
Hi, everyone. As ambassadors of our city and state, we are proud to showcase our commitment to offering travelers quality choices that reflect the heart of New Mexico. From the brands represented to the curated products on our shelves, every detail is chosen with intention to keep dollars spent here circulating within our local ecosystem. Over the past 10 months, we have been honored to be a part of the Sunport's evolution, and our product offerings reflect that forward-looking vision. What many travelers may not realize is that the level of care that goes into everything we serve. Our bakery program, for example, is a cornerstone of that commitment. Each night, our team bakes fresh pastries, empanadas, cookies, croissants, and more, so that every morning our cases are filled with items prepared in-house, from scratch, and with the highest attention to quality and freshness. We could not have done this all without this incredible lift of a project, without our amazing, talented team. At Teller, we celebrate the flavors of New Mexico through unique offerings you won't find anywhere else. Guests can sip a Bloody Mary with a locally crafted mix and New Mexican vodka, or indulge in our signature Bizcochito coffee, featuring Black Mesa coffee paired with Bizcochito liqueur, a delicious nod to the official state cookie, and a taste that is truly one of a kind. Our commitment to local partnerships extends beyond Teller. Russia Prana offers smoothies and dishes inspired by the much-loved Annapurna, bringing fresh, nourishing options to travelers. And as proud partners of Cheese and Coffee, we serve their famous green chili soup alongside their beloved sandwiches, sharing Albuquerque's favorites with guests from around the world. New Mexico Piñon at the end of A Terminal is the latest addition to our offerings, which features Piñon Coffee, signature pastries, and handmade panini sandwiches. Again, all made in-house. And then last but not least, not to mention Flavor of New Mexico, which definitely has the best breakfast burritos in the state. It is this behind-the-scenes dedication paired with authentic regional flavors and partnerships that makes each experience at the Sunport a genuine reflection of our city's hospitality.
Thank you, Prescott. Thank you, Hannah. So a short trivia. This next partner, New Mexican Piñon Coffee, a company that started by Jim Franco and his dog Decaf. One day roasting beans, they accidentally tossed some piñon nuts into the roast, and the rest is history. Today with us is the president of New Mexican Piñon, Matthew Briga. Please join us.
Hi, all. Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming out today. Oh,
Thank you.
there we go. All right, so really wanted to thank everybody for coming out, on behalf of the entire New Mexico Piñon Coffee. This is such an amazing milestone for us to be a part of, and thank you for coming out and celebrating today. Really honored to be opening this location here at the Sunport. This is a very meaningful step for our company. Not only because it allows us to share the flavor of New Mexico with travelers from around the world, but also because it keeps us rooted right here where we started in Albuquerque. First and foremost, I'd love to thank the Sunport team for helping to bring this to fruition. So another round of applause for our great Sunport team. Secondarily, I would really like to thank the Fresquez companies. Lenny's not here with us today. But Leanna, Hannah, Jimmy, who I don't see out in the crowd, you all have been instrumental in bringing this to fruition, and couldn't have done it without you, so thank you so much. Lastly, really want to thank my staff in the back here, Christina, Grace, Kim, everybody that's not able to attend. They're the ones that really make this happen. But most importantly, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for our customers. For 31 years, New Mexico Piñon Coffee has grown a lot of roots here, and we've had people that have really gravitated towards our product. We've become a staple in people's pantries, not only in the city, but throughout the state and throughout the country as well. As people pass through Albuquerque, we hope that our new cafe gives them a taste of New Mexico in the cup and the hospitality that they receive. And they're able to take that back with them wherever they're going to on their journey. So again, thanks for being a part of this and celebrating with us today.
So in the airport industry, there are many partners who operate in other airports, and I want to bring up our Tailwind concessions partner. Tailwind took their bid very seriously when we said, give us local, sense of place, authenticity. Their bid included all local brands. They had to get into the streets, neighborhoods, and communities around town and develop those partnerships. So Tailwind submitted and awarded for the Indian Pueblo Kitchen, which we're happy for. But in a few more weeks, we'll also add Laguna Burger and also Frank's Chicken and Waffles. So all three of their locations are local. So an applause to Tailwind partners. And today joining us is Jerry Brinza from Tailwind Concessions. Please join us.
Well, thank you for having us, and thank you all for coming out today. It's really nice to see the mayor's office out here and all our friends at the Sunport who have been great partners with us so far. Obviously, we have had a fantastic partnership with our friends at Indian Pueblo Kitchen. And our team here has been phenomenal. This is the second time I've been out here, and they have really got this place together, and we're so proud of every member of our team out here. So we're just happy. I'm personally happy to be in New Mexico today, but I'm even more happy that this is the very first restaurant that we're opening in New Mexico. We're in 60 locations across the United States doing food, beverage, and retail. 60 airport locations and 3 rail stations, actually. But this is our first operation in New Mexico, so we're really excited about that. We're going through some of the local hurdles and everything, but our restaurant's been open for a couple of weeks. It's been doing fantastic. I was able to taste the food today. Phenomenal. We've got award-winning chefs helping out with our recipes, so we're really excited about that. But Tailwind, we've been in business for over 20 years, and this is what we do. We open up, we're master concessionaires, and we really try to partner with local communities and bring that sense of place into airports. We were doing that before it became popular 10 years ago or so, when the word sense of place became kind of a known acronym in the industry. But that's what we were doing from the very beginning. We would partner with local businesses, bring that sense of place into the airport, because this is the first thing people see when visitors arrive and the last thing they see when they leave. So they want that feeling of where they've been, the destination. And Albuquerque is a wonderful destination, and we want them to remember that. So they'll be back again and again. It also gives those restaurants that might not have the exposure. I mean, the exposure we have here to 3 million passengers, it's incredible. And it'll give that exposure to people here, right in the forefront when they land. And they can go downtown and revisit those same favorite foods that they tasted at the airport. Or they visited the restaurants downtown and vice versa. They come back to the airport and go, oh, there's that place again. We want to go eat there again. So it really does help out the community. So we're really looking forward to our local partnerships. And with that, we also develop relationships with locally sourced product vendors. We always try to buy locally as much as we can. Doesn't always work with everything, but 90% of the time we can buy locally, and that's what we try to do, help out our farmers and artisans and everybody else in the area. So with that being said, I don't want to steal the thunder of our partner here, and I think she's going to come up next and tell you a little bit about the Indian Pueblo Kitchen itself. Thank you again for having us. Thank you for the very warm welcome to New Mexico, and thanks to our friends at the Sunport for helping us set everything up and being a great partner. Thank you.
Also a partner with Tailwind, I'd like to bring up a woman who's made history by recognizing her for her President and CEO role, representing both the Indian Pueblo Kitchen Culture Center and also the Indian Pueblo Marketing. Please step forward. This is Monique Frega. Welcome.
Good afternoon. I am so excited to be here. Let me just start by saying that. On behalf of all of us at the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center, I just want to thank you for joining us to celebrate this moment, the opening of Indian Pueblo Kitchen here at the Sunport. This has been an absolute journey, an absolute dream come true for our brand, to be able to welcome the guests here into this main food area. This is more than a restaurant to us. This truly is more than a restaurant. This is a story of resilience, a story of our culture, and a story of opportunity. An opportunity for partnership, an opportunity for us to share through our food with the guests that are traveling from all around the world. The Indian Pueblo Kitchen is a place where travelers can come and experience the flavors of our land, the traditions of our people, and the warmth of Pueblo hospitality. We are truly proud of our chefs and the menu items that we're featuring. Chef Rita, just absolutely amazing baker. If you have the opportunity, the Pueblo oven bread is delicious. Chef Josh here is the mastermind behind our stews, and he's incorporating the flavors of his home. And both of them are up for awards on Monday night at the New Mexico Restaurant Association annual dinner. So just wish you all the best for those awards, because you deserve them. I really want to just mention the flavors of the Indian Pueblo Kitchen. From red chili to green chili and all that we're offering there, we hope that it helps you to feel like home. We hope that it reminds you of a sense of place. The most important thing, and my favorite item, is the Kool-Aid pickles. And these Kool-Aid pickles are marinated overnight and crusted with blue corn. In our Pueblo communities, The children love Kool-Aid everything, and me too. From gummy bears to sunflower seeds, so this is an adult take on a Kool-Aid pickle. And so I encourage you to try them. They're absolutely delicious and are paired perfectly with the green chili ranch. So good, thank you. Thank you, we got Sunport approval. I also want to thank the City of Albuquerque, the Sunport for their partnership, as well as Tailwinds. When we met Tailwinds, we were told two things. One, they will protect your brand. They will come in, they will learn your brand, and they will protect it. And since day one, they've done that. Their staff has been in our new employee orientation. They've been on our campus many, many times to learn what Pueblo hospitality is. And we're truly thankful for Tim and the entire team for really making that partnership happen. Thank you very much. I really want to express that the team here at the Indian Pueblo Kitchen, they're representing so much more than just a restaurant. They're representing our 19 Pueblo communities. And so keep that in your heart, keep the flavors correct, and represent us with pride. I also wanted to acknowledge our Pueblo communities. Their strength, tradition, and values are at the heart of everything that we do. The Indian Pueblo Kitchen is located at the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center, and it's owned by New Mexico's 19 Pueblo communities. So they come together as one owner for the benefit of our Pueblo people. So I really would like to acknowledge them, acknowledge really the heart and soul that makes our restaurant who it is. I also would like to acknowledge the team here today for showing up, for celebrating this brand, and to our board member, Mr. Bruce Bleekman, for his unending support in all things that we do and belief in us on our campus. So thank you, Bruce, for your support. Woo, Bruce! So today, when we cut this ribbon, we do it with pride. We open a door to culture, to learning, and we welcome you to taste all that we have to offer. Thank you again for being here, and I could not be prouder of this team that has made this possible. Thank you.
This next team has been members of our concessions community for 35 years. I'd like to invite the cook team up front, all three, Estanita, Nicholas, and George. This is El Mercado. They were the winner of the best location in the airport for a store, the T Connector. Congratulations on Yucca Outpost.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm grateful that you all attended. This means a lot to me. This is my third or my fourth RFP bid. Being that I've been here so long, started here with one store after Fred Harvey. Probably everybody has heard of Fred Harvey. They're the originators in most airports, train stations, and so on. Well, I won the bid out of Fred Harvey when Fred Harvey lost the last bid that they were here. And I've been here ever since. I probably wouldn't have ever won this bid on this concession if it hadn't been for my son and for Stefanita. They were totally involved in the whole bid process. I'm trying to step back. I was born in 1949, so you can see how old I am. And so I let them handle everything, and they've done a great, great job. I also want to thank everybody here, Manny especially, being that he's been in charge of the bid process since 2023. And I think Mayor Keller put a great team together on putting this whole bid package together. And I'm proud to be able to serve out another 10 years, even though I'm going to turn it over to them to do that. And I'm grateful to be able to be standing here and talking to you. Thank you so much.
All right, we're going to wrap things up here and do our ribbon cutting. I just want to close with a little bit of a reflection on the broader effort. You know, the project this big takes like three things to make it work. One is a vision, and our vision was it should be local businesses that are showcased and reflect the diversity of our community. And after that, you actually got to hire people who can make that happen. And so I appreciate Mr. Cook acknowledging the staff, but I do want to acknowledge our director, just to single him out. Is he still floating around, Richard? So he's been the shepherd of this project from day one. And Richard, it's not a secret, he is moving back home, and so we're really going to miss him. But Richard, all of this is a reflection of your leadership. Thank you. And of course, the third thing it takes is the actual partners to get it done, which is why I'm asking everyone who worked on this, come on up. We're just going to get a group photo with the ribbon. So Team Piñon Coffee, and Team Yucca, Team Tradewinds, Team Pueblo Kitchen, Team Sunport. We'll try and gather around best we can.
And I'm going to move this.
I'm gonna move it to this side.
Is it locked?
Yes.
Let's move it. Or people come on stage too. Yeah. We can push it all the way back.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You got the fancy scissors. Man, jump in. Gary, jump in. All right. Okay, why don't you guys hold the scissors here? Just reach in. We'll do it together. Okay, 3 backward to the top. All right. 3, 2, 1.